the Scottish Greens have been clear that we acknowledge the SNP's right to form a minority government, but we've been equally clear that the First Minister must quickly give a signal of the direction his government will take. Yesterday, that signal came pretty clearly. Progressive ministers sacked, and the second most powerful job in government given to someone who has opposed LGBT people's legal equality, who's expressed judgmental attitudes against abortion, and who's even expressed the view that people who have families without being married are doing something wrong. Is this the Scottish Government's vision for the future of Scotland, taking us back to the repressive values of the 1950s?
First Minister.
No, it's not, and it's not the direction of the Scottish Government. The Government will be led from the moderate left-of-centre position that I have always occupied, and which is the policy position of my party, and which is supported by all of our members. I set out on last Thursday, a week ago today, when I announced my candidacy for the leadership of my party, that I wanted to build on the work of the SNP government to create a modern, diverse, dynamic Scotland that will ensure opportunity for all of our citizens. And on Tuesday, I made it clear to the people of Scotland in my closing words in my speech of acceptance that I offer myself to be the First Minister for everyone in Scotland, and that is precisely what I will do.
Patrick Harvie.
I'm not yet sure that the First Minister acknowledges or understands just how worried many LGBT people and others are in Scotland at the moment. But this is not only about equality and human rights that are at stake here, because the new Deputy First Minister has also explicitly criticised the role of fairer progressive taxation. Making sure that people on high incomes pay their fair share is the only way that the Scottish Government has been able to afford investment in climate and nature, cheaper public transport or the Scottish Child Payment. Without fairer tax policies, which the Greens repeatedly had to push the SNP into supporting, these things simply couldn't have happened. Now, next year, whether it's the Tories or the Labour Party, we know that the UK Government will continue with austerity, imposing deeper cuts than ever on Scotland. So does the First Minister accept that continuing on the path toward progressive taxation will be more important than ever? Will that progress continue, or will the First Minister give in to the right wing of his party?
First Minister.
Can I just say that, as a matter of history and record, that the Deputy First Minister was responsible for introducing progressive taxes in Scotland. Kate Forbes took those budget decisions, sought the agreement of the Cabinet, and they were put to Parliament. And I welcome the fact that our colleagues in the Green Party supported the measures that the Government brought forward. So I think it's pretty clear that Kate Forbes has embraced delivered progressive taxation. Kate Forbes has also, by delivering the approach to progressive taxation, delivered measures such as the Scottish Child Payment, which is taking 100,000 children out of poverty today. That, to me, is something that is to be warmly welcomed across our country, which supports the mission of my government to eradicate child poverty. Now, I take very seriously the challenge that Mr Harvie puts to me, because I want people to be reassured in this country by my leadership. And when I say that I want to be the First Minister for everyone in Scotland, I deeply mean that. I want to lead a modern, dynamic and diverse Scotland, a place for everybody, where everybody feels at home, at peace, that they have a place, and that their place in our society is protected by my leadership of this country.
Question number 4, Michelle Thompson.